What up, my people? After watching this video, you will be able to complete the square. Let's get it. All right, let's start with vocabulary. So perfect square trinomials can be expressed in two ways for our purposes. We can express it, number one, as maybe an x squared plus bx plus b over 2 quantity squared, or x squared minus bx plus bx over 2 quantity squared. That would be expressing it as a trinomial. We can also express this perfect square trinomial as a binomial, where we take the b over 2 quantity, we have x plus b over 2 squared. If we have a plus bx, when we express it as a perfect square trinomial, or we have x minus b over 2, the quantity squared, if we have a minus bx as our quantity. And this will come into play later on when we discuss solving perfect square trinomials or using perfect square trinomials to solve quadratic functions. So for our first example, we have fill in the blank with a number that would make this expression a perfect square. So we have u squared plus 4u plus blank. As discussed in our vocabulary, we're just going to take the b term, which is going to be the 4. We take that, divide it by 2, and then we're going to square it. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then order of operations says we do the exponent after the parentheses. 2 squared is equal to 4. So to make this a perfect square trinomial, we would just have to put a 4 right there. And the problem's done. Here's example number 2. Again, fill in the blank with a number that will make this expression a perfect square. So we take our b term again, which is going to be negative 14 in this case. So we have negative 14. We take that and divide it by 2. And then we're going to square it. Negative 14 divided by 2 is going to be negative 7. When we square negative 7, that's going to be 49. Because negative times negative is a positive. So we have a 49 on the inside of that, and our problem is done. All right, we're at that point. Here's a problem for you to try. There will be a link to the solution in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials. Again, thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself and making your weakness a strength. Ashe.